Hello, and thank you for watching this blog post. So, this blog post this week is part writing, part video. So, click the link below to be taken to the blog post if you're watching this directly on YouTube, just so you can see what I'm talking about. So, this blog is about information versus transformation. So go to the blog post, find out what I'm talking about. But in this video, I just wanted to talk to you about my transformation. So my health transformation, my business transformation, and getting my pre-baby body back. That's a lot of B's. So first of all, my health transformation. So a few years ago, I moved out of home. I broke up with a boyfriend that I was in a 3.5-year relationship with, and my life completely changed. I was in my early 20s, and I just needed to get out and stretch my wings and, move out of my parents' place. But with that came drinking and partying, not eating properly because mum wasn't here to, cook my dinners when I got home from work. So it just spiraled into this really bad, unhealthy way of living. And during that time, I slowly put on weight. I'd always been blessed with a slim figure, but during this time, that didn't happen anymore. I was eating like Easy Mac at lunch, meagerine noodles, like just absolute shit food, really. And so I slowly put on weight, and as I started to push the next dress size, I realized that I needed to do something. So that is where my weight loss journey started. I lost 10 kilos. It was over 12 months, which may sound like a really long time to only lose 10 kilos, but to me, 10 kilos is a lot. And I was really proud of myself. And over that 12-month period, I was able to really get into really good habits. I was losing weight for good, not just for a crash diet or anything like that. I changed the way I eat. I was eating salads and vegetables and fruit and yogurt and all good healthy produce. And I got into exercise and moving my body, and I slowly lost that 10 kilos. And like I said, for some that may be a really long time to only lose 10 kilos, but for me it was perfect. It was the best way for me to do it. And as I tell my clients, slow and steady wins the race. Whether it takes you 10 weeks, 10 months, whatever. If you're on that journey of transforming your body and your health, then slow and steady always wins. You can do your crash fad diets as much as you like, but they are not set up for you to do that for the rest of your life. But the way that I transform my life is a way that I still do it. About 6 years later, I'm still on that same path. And yes, I'm not perfect. I still fall off the bandwagon. I love my chocolate, but I can get back onto it very, very quickly now because I've had that practice over the last 6 or 7 years. So slow and steady definitely wins the race. So that really is my health transformation and my weight loss transformation. And while we're on that topic, I will go into my pre-baby body weight. So I had my daughter in 2015, so last year in May, and before my pregnancy, as I said, I was healthy, I was exercising, being a personal trainer, that really helps. And then when I found out I got pregnant, I obviously toned my exercise right down, but I still stayed on that healthy path. I didn't take on that whole eating for two crap, it's not right, it's not true. And I just tried to look after myself as much as I could. And again, I wasn't perfect, especially in the first 12 weeks. I was quite nauseous all the time. So carbohydrates became my best friend, like cheese sandwiches and just really plain, boring stuff. But to me, they tasted amazing. And they gave me a bit of relief from being nauseated. But once I got past about 14 weeks pregnant, I started to feel a lot better. So I was able to get back into my smoothies and just moving my body. I just would go for walks, do very, very light weights, just really take it easy, but still move my body in a way that felt good. Prenatal yoga is also a great one that I love to do just to stretch it out. So I looked after myself through my pregnancy until I got to about 32 weeks when I was put on bed rest and I wasn't able to do anything, but I still tried to keep my eating as good as I possibly could. And I was very, very lucky that I think the build up of, quite a few years of looking after my body when I became pregnant and then when I went on bed rest, I still maintain that health that I had built up over the years. So it's so important to look after yourself beforehand. You know, it's quick to and easy to say, oh, I want to get pregnant and now I'm going to lose weight just before doing it. But it really, really makes a difference if you do it, you know, a year or two or more before you are getting pregnant, really getting your body strong and healthy from the inside out. And then after I had my daughter, she was 40 weeks, she came on her due date. I was very lucky that my belly just went back to what it was beforehand. And again, I'm not saying that my body hasn't changed. It's exactly what it was beforehand. No, that's not true. But people tell me all the time that I don't look like I've had a baby. And that's a great compliment. But at the same time, you know, I just want people to know that it is hard work before, during, and after pregnancy. You don't just wake up and bam, you've got a flat stomach again and you're strong and fit. That's not how it works. So, yeah, if you are thinking about getting pregnant or are pregnant, just know, be kind to yourself and know that people that are skinny after they've had their child doesn't necessarily mean that they're just lucky. There's a lot of previous hard work, most likely. Not everybody, I'm just, for myself anyway, has gone into that many years of healthy eating and moving my body. So that is my way of getting back into my pre-baby body weight. So yeah, that's just really, really something to keep in mind. And lastly, my business transformation. So I was a production manager for a special effects company. When was it now? A few years ago now. I can't remember the year. And I was just very, very unhappy. I thought I'd found the job that I always wanted to do because I studied event management at uni, and I always thought, oh, I want to work with concerts and music festivals and TV and all that glamorous stuff. And that's the job that I eventually ended up after a long way of getting there. I didn't just finish uni and jump into that. There was a long, long road with many turns off the beaten path. But something just inside me was niggling me and telling me that why wasn't I happy? Why wasn't I feeling the way that I thought I would? Because this is the job in the event industry that I wanted to do. And it just wasn't when I got there. I'd always known that I wanted to be my own boss, even when I was way younger. I just had a run of really bad managers and bosses, and I just thought, no, I want to eventually work for myself. So I, after many months of getting the courage up and figuring out what the hell am I going to do, coming home from work crying and stressed out, and my husband saying to me, you know, we've got to do something. You can't live like this. It's really, really not good for your health. And he was completely spot on. And even my friends and his friends noticed a difference in me when I was working at this place. So I did a lot of spiritual work and just asked for the strength when the time was right to resign from my job. And literally 5 minutes later, I was writing out my resignation letter, walked up those stairs and handed in my resignation. I gave him 2 months notice because we were coming into the busy part of the year, which is the end of the year, Christmas, New Year. But that was my own little, you know, feeling guilty for resigning thing. But it also gave me a chance to save up and give us a little bit of savings that when I did finish, if I didn't have another job straight away, we had some money there. So we weren't putting ourselves under, you know, too much financial pressure. And then as life does when you do the right thing and you try things out, I got a job at the gym that I was doing work experience at, because at this time I was studying to be a personal trainer just in my own time. And yeah, I got a job at the gym and I worked at the gym for about 12 months until slowly I cut back my availability and built up my business. And it is what it is today, allowing me to work from home, look after my daughter, contribute to the household, meet amazing people, have amazing, beautiful clients, and being able to help them transform their lives. So that is my transformative stories with health, weight loss, pregnancy and postpartum and business transformation. So, you know, all the information in the world is great, but unless you do something with that information and have the courage to do something with that information, it's just going to sit there useless. So actually doing something to transform your life into what you want it to be is what it is all about, and you can do it too. I've done it many of my clients have done it, and it brings me so much joy to see the change and the aha moments that they get, and it's just beautiful. So if you would love any help with transforming your life, I would love to help you out. So head on over to my website, www.beyourradiantself.com. Check out how we can work together, and let's spark your transformation. Let's do it. Let's, all that knowledge that you have, let's start to implement that into your life. I want to be your accountability, support, cheerleader person that's on your side saying, you go girl, you've got this. So spark that transformation instead of just accumulating all this useless information. And I apologize for my phone going off. That's very not great timing. Yeah, I would love to help you spark your transformation, actually use the information that you've accumulated over however long. Yeah, you're welcome to email me with any questions that you have, Kylie@beyourradiantself.com. Get in touch, connect with me, and I would love to hear your story. Please email me and let me know what your transformation stories are. It's always great to hear other people's beautiful journeys and where they've started and where they now are. So get in touch with me, and thank you for watching this video as always. I wish you such a beautiful day and much love, and I will see you soon. Bye.